This is a tier list for the free set. Um, I'm not going to be ranking mutations or skins or something because they go in the same place, obviously. But other than that, I think we just go Rocket Fruit. Don't use this. Blade Fruit, it's actually, I did use it for like 700 levels in all. It's pretty good for grinding. Don't use it in PvP. It will not get you far. Don't use Spin. Don't use Spring. Um, Bomb has no hitboxes for some reason. Um, However, it's a V move that's like 10k if you can charge it off. You can hit it, it's good, but it has no hitboxes. It's finished. Smoke's good for grinding. Bad and Blade is terrible. Um, oh yeah, and don't use Spike. Actually, don't use Spike. Now we have the uncommon fruits, which should hopefully, I pray, be better than the common fruits. It's just been throwing them into the trash one after another so far. Yay! It's also 2 a.m. Flame is skilled good for grinding, but it's also not horrible for PvP. It's not amazing, but mm, I think it's not horrible. It could be a lot worse. Ice is great. Not much to be said here. Recently got a buff. You can use the V move in the air now, which is something. Used to just be able to stay on the in the air if you could, and if you like ran into one of these guys, there wasn't really much they could do if you just stayed in the air. So yeah, it goes in great. Easy combos and everything. Sand, top of skill set. It doesn't take all of the skill in the world to use in certain, I think, styles, but it's not ice. It's definitely not ice. Actually, no, I stay there. It's almost there. It's going to be the top rate. Dark. Um, why is it? Okay, well, dark is not good for grinding. It's skilled, I'd say, better than flame. If you're using sword stats, if you're not using sword stats, get it all the way down here. Sword stats is pretty good. So I don't. Eagle, Eagle is great. I got buffed recently. Flight speed is just really quick now. It's really hard to hit. You can use your sword, melee, and guns while flying for some reason. That needs to be changed because you can just kind of ride around with like Dragon Swarm, just spam. Not good at all. It's got decent damage. I had more at the top tier, but I think that's about it. Diamond, bottom of Lapidary, great. Um, yeah, all not great. It doesn't have very good damage anymore, unfortunately. It's enough to about like 10%. The V move does average damage now. Not worth using, and it's getting triggable. Shouldn't, I don't know. No, you shouldn't never use this anymore. It's almost skilled, but I don't put it there. Very spammy still. Light is really good. The V move is actually a V move on like some other routes. Um, it's great damage. Good for grinding as well. Top of grinding too. It's an elemental. Has one hit you. Um, what else? Has decent combo potential. You can use Z and C. They're good for combos. X is kind of hard to land, but I wouldn't say it's skilled either. Robert is. That's not Robert. What are you doing here? Oh, you go like here. Robert is. Where's Robert? I don't know. No, Robert's skilled, I think. It's super cannibal. It has one good move on its skill, which is the C move when transformed. It's not. It does a lot of damage, but it's not worth using in real PvP. It's not for grinding either. You shouldn't really use this at all. Just don't. Ghost is great now. It has decent moves, but your Ghostbusters can use sword skills, which is very broken. I do have a few clips that will hopefully be playing by the time I'm in the video. But yeah, it's great right now. It's probably gonna get enough. Same with Eagle. I don't think I think Ice might get slight now. That's about it. Mike Martin uses for grinding. Don't use this, please. Horrible, horrible fruit. Quake is good. Quake is good. I think. Uh, I don't know. No, I think Quake goes there. I don't think it's better than Sand. No, definitely not. I was thinking. Um, yeah, Quake's really good after the update. It's actually what I use it. Otherwise, it would be mid. No, it basically has no more end lag anymore. But that's all I can really say. It doesn't have any mobility either. V move is good if you flash step onto them and use it. Z moves are combo finisher. Only really has two combo moves, so it's kind of scary. But it's only really good for grinding. Like, sure, you can probably get hit in PvP if you use it. But if you're fighting anybody above like 10 mil and you're using it, you are losing all the way. I promise you. Love is. Do I put it? No, I don't know. Love is here, I think. I think Sand's better than it, but it has a lot of. It doesn't have high combo potential, but that's the friend who's very good. Can hit people in the middle of their combo and you and get you out of a combo. You don't need to have free stats for it either. It's just a free person. It's not very many combo moves, unfortunately. Don't really see and like spiky trident. So yeah, creation, creation skilled on paper. It's not an amazing fruit because you can trick every single move on this thing. There's not a single move on here that you can't trick. If you get hit by V, you can trick it. C can trick, X can trick, Z can trick. You can do if you have a Ken, you can do anything with this. Yeah, you'll just never be able to hit you as long as you have it on. And you doesn't get broken by the V move like starting on a say falls down. And other than that, which if they do raise your Ken though, it can do a lot of damage, particularly if they use C and then V. Um, I think that's it. It's decent. It's actually decent for grinding. I wouldn't say it's better than. I wouldn't say it's better than like Blade or Magma, but it's just alright. It's good if you're lazy. Spider, Spider is another one of those fruits where it's like skilled. It just doesn't have very many moves that you can combo with. You almost all these don't have very many moves to combo with other than like Sand. Sand is just more boxes. That's what only reason why I say Spider's Spider's weird. It's got the unawakened C move is better than its awakened C move. Same with Ice, but it doesn't. It's horrible to try and aim unless you have them in a combo. And its V move is very strong. Because if it didn't have an overpowered V move, it might actually be like bottom tier. It's the only saving grace of this fruit. I think you should only use some for grinding. You can't hit people with the V move. It's almost impossible. Z move isn't worth using at all. You could just get rid of it in PvP. You almost never hit them even twice in a row with those. Phoenix. mm, how skilled is it? I think it's like probably about that. It's probably one of the most skilled fruits in the game. Has one move for combos on Awaken. I mean, while untransformed, it's not very good. Even when you transform, there's only what three moves that you can even use to do damage. The M1 is horrible as no hitbox. The Z move has no range. The F move is horrible. Not worth using at all unless you're transformed. And that's probably why, because you only have three moves. You can't even one shot someone. Okay, here we go. Portal, Metza. Why? Do I need to explain why? It's arguably one of the best fruits in the game. Not arguably, actually, it is. Portal is so good. The X, maybe you can just flash it onto someone both or X and Z and just get a full combo. It doesn't matter what you're using, basically, as long as you have a decent fighting style and any sword, you can almost 100% of the time make a combo with four. So easy to use. It's harder to master, but it is really easy. It's just flying. If you try and do the flash double attacks, it does take a little bit before you can get used to it properly because you have like time when you usually see it, but rest for it's still really easy. Lightning. No. Lightning's not up at the ball, I don't think. My only reason being the the moves just don't combo. Sure you can hit your move like a combo on like Divine Staff, you just like Trident again. But you can't use like any combo unless you hit X, and even then your combo won't one shot. It just doesn't. Horrible for combos. Amazing for movement, great for sword stats again. But I don't think it's portable. It's, Pain is amazing. Second one, amazing. Got a Slimer, still great. Held C move is so easy to hit, especially with no cooldown and no wind up in the awakened form. A V move is really good. We really need to test that out. X move is good. Grabs from Goji and CS. That's fantastic. That's about it, I think. Not much else to be said. Z move you could hold her up if you want to grind. Great, fantastic. That one's massive too. Blizzard, would I say it's mm, I'm gonna do something I don't usually do. I'm gonna bump up ice. Actually, I think ice deserves to be there. And then Blizzard can be, yeah, I think Blizzard fits in there. Mm, There. Actually, if I was to use Blizzard and Quake, I'd much prefer Quake. I guess it's a lot better for grinding, yeah. So if it was solely for PvP, holy, this thing is horrible. The theme is so easy to avoid. All you have to do is just flashed out with it. And they're not, it's so annoying to use. So moves have so much lined up and they're all the same move. There's no reason to see the X and the F are just the same thing. No reason for that. And the V is even the same thing, just bigger. If you could use the V and combo while still inside of the V, this would be top tier, amazing. From maybe better than I don't know about better than Pain. It would be top tier, but you can't. You just can't do anything with this. There's no combo potential. There's nothing. It's not skilled. It's got hitboxes too good to be considered skilled. It's just bad. Gravity is great. I think it's better than Ice. Yeah, Ice is really easy to use Kendrick. Only problem with it, yet again, it doesn't have a combo move. You can't combo with it. It's virtually impossible. Not worth using, I don't think, unless you actually can't combo anyways, in which this is a perfect match for you. Use Gravity if you can't combo. Mammoth. Where do I want it for Mammoth? Mammoth is great. It got a buff. It's not amazing, I wouldn't say, but the transformed form is very good. Very good for grinding because you get ones in it. I think that's a proper great tier. I think. Easy combo. It just kind of lacks damage. There's no reason the X and C should do like 4k. It's horrid. Don't use this fruit unless you can't combo like gravity. Then use this fruit absolutely. T-Rex meta, one of the best one. I think. Do I put it here? No. Yeah, no. No, it goes top tier solely because V move isn't an actual move. And yeah, that's about it. V move was a real move and Z move had like decent combo potential, or you could even like do damage with it. It just does like 2k, it's not worth using really. Um the Z move is not, you shouldn't use it really unless you have like spiky card and you can afford to have an extra hit in there. Never use the Z move. The X and the C are some of the best moves in the game. They combo extend from like anything, bro. It's so So good. They combo into each other as well, both ways. So good. That is amazing. The only reason it's not here again, V and the Z are letting it down. The F move is fine for movement, I suppose. Well, I wish I had like a beast form, because I don't know about you. I've never really seen a T-Rex card up double and stuff like. Typically doesn't happen, I imagine. Also never seen a T-Rex, but who knows? Go through meta and best, probably best in board for got a recent buff. The X move hitboxes. Kids can see all over again. Fantastic. This is a meta for you can use this, and it's so easy to use. As long as you have basic combo, as it's not even that. It's just, as long as you can use moves in a certain order, you can't really lose unless you get one shot. It's so easy to use. That's what's amazing combo starter. Goes off the Gojin and see what isn't there to like about it. Shadow. I would say it is skilled, but I would say it's probably here. No, yeah, no, I don't know. I think maybe top of Ranger is better than number, in my opinion. But in other people's opinions, I don't think it is. It's not good for grinding hardware. I mean, that's the BMF move, which are good for grinding. But the Z and the X move are just, and the Z move are one shot. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, what? The one shots? No. Okay, the Z move, if you use it while grinding, yeah, and one death fight all of the enemies around you. Z move is somewhat useful on targets one, but not what reason really. X move, again, targets one, it's okay. For PvP, this thing is actually pretty good. You can hold Z and counter almost every attack. That's a grab move. Even got you and see if you hold Z, and you do end up winning the exchange somehow. Uh, what's there to really say about Venom? It's not good. You shouldn't use this for PvP ever. It does have one quote unquote comboing move, Z move, but it's just so bad. Don't use this unless you have a move where you can set up the C and then use like Sanguine Z or Gorging Z. Do not use this if you don't. It will never ever be good for you. Control meta. I think control is one of the best moves in the game still. X move still has really the kill box. Especially auto zone. You can't get trick anything really. So easy to use paired with really any fighting style. It's so overpowered and overlooked. I think it needs another enough if I was a I think if I was a developer, I'd make the X or C move cannable. Because you just can't get anything outside of the room. In the room, it's also really good, but the moves don't really combo that well, unfortunately. And you can trick them in the room, which makes no sense, but well, gas? Gas is the top tier. It doesn't get better than this. It's like it's good for grinding, amazingly grinding, but a better. The M1s are great, fantastic. The moves are also really good. Please don't transform these gas. Please don't do it. It's good, but it's not that good. You know, it's alright, but you could do a lot better just using the untransformed version. Because this is the problem with transformations and fruits. Things like mammoth and gas, they can make you really powerful if you're at 2.5 mil. They hard cap your skill though. You you can't really use Buddha or really any transformation and expect to get 30 mil. You just can't. If that is your only way of fighting, you'll never be able to use it to get 30 mil. Because there's not a wrong way to use it, and therefore there's not a right way to use it. It's not possible. Spirit. Okay. Spirit, I think was all that. My reason being, well, I just don't think it's really, all that. It needs a Zemu that doesn't freeze you for longer than it freezes your enemy. It's just really stupid. I don't know why it does that, but it does seem to do that. Horrible, horrible feature. The Zemu does a lot of damage. The Zemu is great. A better version of the Zemu where it does freeze them. The M1s are unique. They're fantastic. Everything else about this route other than Z and the X move are wonderful. The flag could be a little bit better. It's just a typical flag. But other than that, yeah, I think it's a good route. Tiger fruit. I don't know why I chose leopard. It's just ignore that. It's a tiger fruit. Um, I think it's again probably tied with gas. Same with like werewolf and thingy gas. They both kind of tie. They got really, really well buffed in the latest update. It is so usable. It's fantastic. It's one of the best fruits you can probably just spam with at PvP. Only problem is the only reason it isn't like meta or the best fruit in the game, the combo potential. And not only that, if you don't transform with this route, like usually I'd say you shouldn't transform, you can't really do anything with the moves. Like, sure, you can use them, but they're not worth using on transform. So if you have this route, transform and spam. It's the only time I'm gonna say that. It is much better than not transforming and not spam. It's so horrible to use about it. It's such a knockback. Yeti. I'd say it's up there too. Okay, so the reason why I think Yeti's up there is because all damage was increased by 10%. Wonderful. Not only that, they've removed some of the end lag, which was the only thing that made you vulnerable on this route. Why would they do that? I don't know. I think this is actually, cool. I said earlier, this being tied with gas and weapon. This is better than that. I promise. My reason being, it has built-in combos. It should not have a three-move combo on at least through. That should be like illegal, especially with the hitboxes on all the moves. That should not be happening. We don't need that. You know? Mm, what else about this? It's also really super fast for a Yeti. Like if you're using Yeti, you're like a big monkey. Why would you be running around the same speed as like a tiger fruit or a leopard? Tiger fruit. Why, why would you be running around the same speed as a tiger or a leopard or a mystical fox? Why would you be doing that? It's like there's no reason for it to be that quick. I think it should buff the damage resistance, nerf the speed, like to the ground. Okay. Mm, I don't know. Mm, I think it's the worth opposite. It's not that anymore. What they did to Kitsune was so needed. It's the best update that's ever happened in Blox Fruit's full stop. It's so wonderful. They finally like nerfed the X move. You can't use every single move in the style of one X move. Finally, you know how worth it that is. That's amazing. You can burst the Z move on Empyrean, by the way, as well. You can. It doesn't. It doesn't even break instinct. Actually, it might break instinct, but it doesn't do 9k damage. Wonderful. You can't get better. It's still really, really good fruit. Probably better than me still on transform, but it's not what it once was, thankfully. And that's just wonderful. That's just the greatest thing that ever happened to Blox Fruit. Dragon fruit. Mm, no, I think it's the worst of nah, surprisingly. If you don't transform, this is one of the only fruits. Same with Kitsune. You can use it, and it's actually not that bad. You can use it. I don't know why nobody does. They all just go into hybrid. They all just go into like hybrid, just not do anything. And as soon as they can, they'll go into dragon. This is actually a good fruit if you don't transform as well. But the transformation is so broken. The only reason I'm putting it below these fruits is because they all kind of counter the transformation in one of their own ways. Pain has second form, it will outlast a dragon. You know, it just will, it's just how it is. Portal, Portal X exists Portal C if they even get lower, and you can't do anything. And if they use Portal, you can't get out, you're just kind of trapped in there most of the time. Unless you're East Dragon, in which case you can get out. But it's easy to kill you because you actually have to come in with your moves. Control, so you can just teleport your room, the left move. I think control is just up there. It's just a good route in general. Though, again, it has Z and X, which they can just freely use as long as they're somewhat close to you. If they do hit their C move, they got iframes from everything you have out. C move, everything, they just got iframes for it. The V move, I don't think can really hit dragons because they can just kind of fly out of it. It doesn't, if you can't, they can't hit that. But you can definitely be better well using these fruits than you would be if you were the same skill and used Striker. I finally hit it. Okay. No, we go. Between Tiger and Gas. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is a good tier list. What do you guys think? Then we're done. If you guys actually watch this far, please like and subscribe. Please. Please. Also, if I should make more long form content, then say so in the comments.